Prophecy, Hinawera Girl, Mia Zora, and Ki-Eye, Boss Wave, Daisy, Dark Ghana, and Bella Forza. Favourite is the yellow of Mia Zora, 170 and 120. Debut run was very impressive, Cambridge. 21.42, quickest of the day was the 37. So we're just about boxed and set here for the second. Bunny rolling. Set ready. Round it comes. Oh, Prophecy a bit slow. Speed just goes ping Mia Zora, and that finds the lead past me. Followed there by down on the inside is Prophecy. Boss Wave with a play a length or two back. There we go to Ki-Eye, Dark Ghana. That's followed back there now by Bella Forza. A length or two back we go to Daisy, and last of all there Hinawera Girl. Off down the back they go. Two Dog War as expected. Mia Zora and Prophecy tucked in. Gap in the field there we go to Boss Wave. They followed a big gap back here to Dark Ghana. Further back still there was Ki-Eye, but up they come and down the outside. Prophecy picks it up and gets the prize, Mia Zora. Then we go to the inside, Boss Wave. That's followed further back there by Dark Ghana, Ki-Eye, and towards the tail of the field there, we would have had Bella Forza, Daisy, Hinawera Girl. Well, we got it right. The favourite gets beaten here, Prophecy. Just strode to the line nicely, hasn't it? More in store for this greyhound, 1.52. And 30 and 91, I thought they might have gone a bit quicker than that. 4.66, 15.51, and the run to the wire was a 15 and 40. Overall 30 and 91. Here from the hop, 1.526 the officials there. From the hop you can see the 5 just goes straight to the lead, Mia Zora, and really it was going to turn it into a procession, but Prophecy, who's missed it away for a stride, he's pushed along the inside and really pushed this dog hard all the way and has raced away at the business end, 3.5 by 3/4 there, and gets home by Terra Caroma from Osty's Ruby, the Glennis Farrell Kennels, betting the 5 Mia Zora. Stephen Clark overflowed Nonna's Girl, and the 2 Boss Wave for Hen Lagland by Valiset from Kitty's Thunder. The 4th one, and to make up your first 4, Dark Ghana for the Cleaver Kennels. 1.526, 30 and 91. 4.66, 15.51, 15 and 40. Nice one. The only thing that surprised me was the time. So I'll just watch some of these times on the other dogs here today, because these two really got away, didn't they? And they've stopped it at a 30 and 91. There. Right, we roll over to race number 2 on the card, the Maiden, sprinting up this time. We'll have that for you at 3:04.
Well done, Peter. Yes, putting Prophecy ahead of Mia Zora, stepping up to the 5.27, worked in the advantage of Prophecy, and Mia Zora perhaps finding it a bridge too far, tasting defeat for the first time, having won a trial at Auckland. Let's get to Hawke's Bay, though, and I tell you what, Bevan, they reckon this is a smart one, the bold one, $1.61.10, just the 2 divvies. He's frightened a couple of them away.
Yeah, he is a very nice horse, and seeing him in the boot cage, he looks very, very well as well. And he's one of those sort of horses that's really powerful and behind, just looks like a sprinter. He's at $1.60, $1.70. The form behind him is pretty good as well. This is a marked step up from what he faced at Otaki, but the second horse at Otaki, Wild Rock, was a very good winner from a long way off them for Rebecca Goldsberry and Harvey Wilson at Awapuni Premier Saturday 10 days ago or so. So the form around him's okay. Like, he just looks like a black type horse. He's got all sorts of quality about him when you watch him in the parade ring, but there's some nice horses in here. Golden Express has put together a pretty good record. Neutron Star only beaten a length and a half behind Silver Eclipse, who came out and took out the feature sprint yesterday, the Pegasus. Written Command goes down, big strong horse as well. Written Command second up this prep. The bold one, there he is, cuts a pretty picture, this horse, and if he does it all right, he should just be winning by a margin if Telegraph Aspirations are going to be on par, really. The 4 All's Fearful, Fraser Rhett, Jonathan Parks, no luck last start. Absolutely Sacred. Well, we all know the story about him last time he was at the Bay. 6 Golden Express, she didn't race until a 5-year-old mare, and she's won 2 of 5 with 2 really good minor placings. She's a talent. Miranda Dravitsky with just 53, and Neutron Star. Well, this horse may be a little bit forgotten in the race. What's it paying? 14.10, as I mentioned, just a length and a half away from Silver Eclipse. Prior to that at Taupo over the 1,000 metres, just a fair effort, but was caught wide that day. And then back here at Hastings on the 17th, showed a fair bit of zip early. I didn't think she deserved to be $14 in this race, but it's probably a function of the bold one taking so much money. Look, there was a big rap about him when he raced at Trentham on that day. I think Jonathan rode at Trentham in one of the earlier races, and then flew to Riccarton to ride Nashville down there to pick up a big race, so clearly Jonathan has a major opinion of the horse as well. At the Auckland Greyhounds, it was 152 and 6, 361.30 money back in 280, $2 even the Quinella, 38.20 152 at the 6 for $126.90. Look, you just can't go past the 3 in this for mine. He looks a standout. He cuts a pretty picture. Look, his coat's almost through, and if he's actually going to get to the Telegraph today, he should be winning by a margin, and you're just looking for him to do things right. He just wandered and gawked around late in the race at Otiki. He was sort of playing, I think, with them really, and he still went 110, so clearly he is a top liner. Golan Express, so like you had to love what she did at the Rotorua. She was pretty good here behind Tomorrowland at Hawke's Bay on the 4th of October. Tomorrowland came out and won again yesterday and looks a really smart horse, so the form lines around her are pretty good. She was only half a length away from Far Fetched at Taupo. A smart horse, Far Fetched as well. She ran real good time at Wanganui, winning the start after that. So there are good form lines around Golan Express, so it's a challenger for the bold one. He'll have to do most things right here today. And then we have a horse like Gauls Fair, who had no luck last start. That was at Awapuni on the 13th behind a really smart horse, and Mighty Solomon, who pushed Koei the other day at Trentham on a premier day. So look, he's got to take a step up here today, but every indication has been that he will. So I was 3 to 6 Golan Express. I thought the 4 All's Fair, and look, I tossed up between the 2, the 7. You go either way. Those two prices, what have we got? $15 on Neutron Star. So just throw that in your trifectas and first 4s. 2 minutes away from start time. Tom, he's been suggested Group 1 quality, and look, today we'll find out more about him.
Certainly will, and he looks outstanding out there, does the son of Fastnet Rock out of that very good race mare, the Jewel, and he's pretty much unbeatable. There's no such thing as certainty in racing, but this is the close thing to it in a 75, 1200 metre race with the 5 other competitors here on a Sunday afternoon. He is the one they all have to beat. So you're playing for multiples here in terms of the Quinella. 3 and 6 look the goods here with Golan Express winning a nice race there at Rotorua. I think it was on their Cup Day, or their Plate Day, rather, in a $25,000 fillies and mares race over Amber Rain, and she was very good on that occasion. She's won 2 from 5, and 2 other second placings. Has placed here before, locally trained by Sue Thompson and Mick Brown. I remember that first up win here. That she had at all sorts of money, I think that was, and that was a super effort from her. That was at her second start somewhere else around the CD, but that placing here was very good on debut at all sorts of odds. That's the one I was remembering there. So those are the clear 2. Written Command could be a player here for a place. Robert Hannum, Matthew Eels, 3rd back early October there at Wanganui. That was in behind Far Fetched to beat in just over 3.5 lengths, and then I put in 7 Neutron Star, who's won 2 from 10, and 3 other minor plagues, and Kelly Myers for Graham Richardson, who was 4th at Taupo last time behind Silver Eclipse. But 3 and 6, I think, here, the Quinella of the day here at Hastings for the Now Naked Broadband Sprint, rating 75, 1200. And the favourite here is the bold one. $1.50 and $1.40. He's about to be loaded away. Jonathan Riddell for Alan Sharrock. Now, I think there's an attendant up with Written Command here who's a bit restless. As there's 3 other runners in behind the line now. The bold one about to come up, Neutron Star and Golan Express. No third dividend applies here for the 4th race of the afternoon. To wrap the first quaddy.
And Kavinsky into 1.
So far in the quaddy, you need Cool Hand Duke in the first leg, Casino Jack in the second leg, and Lady Zafira in the third leg. So the last one is coming up, Golan Express, lined and ready, the bold one, the favourite. Written Command still jiggling about in its gate. Ready to go now, they're off and away. And All's Fair clearly drops out to be the last one with Absolutely Sacred. Neutron Star was one of the first out, legs it to the lead here, just over Written Command running second. 2 lengths away, Golan Express on the inside of the favourite, the bold one. 2.5 away, All's Fair, and 1.5 to Absolutely Sacred, who was the last one. 850 metres left to go. They swing off the back. Neutron Star, the leader here by a half a length on Written Command second. 1 length away, Golan Express third, and a half to the outside came the bold one, Absolutely Sacred, second to last. On the outside of All's Fair, who was the last one. 600 metres left to go, and only 3.5 to 4 lengths would cover them from first to last. It's Neutron Star over on the inside, still being taken on by Written Command as they come to the point of the turn. A length and a half away then came a Golan Express, followed by the bold one, who's pulled out to be the widest runner, and then came All's Fair, and 3 lengths away to Absolutely Sacred. 200 metres left to go. Written Command here, the leader, but now here comes the run from the bold one out wider. The bold one has swept to the lead now from Written Command, Golan Express. The bold one takes another step to future glory, and he wins here by a length. Second over Golan Express, followed in by Written Command, and then we had Neutron Star, All's Fair, and Absolutely Sacred was tailed off by 5. The bold one, the 4-year-old son of Fastnet Rock out of the Jewel. Raced by Eddie and Nicola Burke, ARPC, AGKJ, MCPR, RC and SD Dennis. Congratulations to you and NM Robertson. Jonathan Riddell for Alan Sharrock, $1.50 and $1. Beats home Golan Express, who charged home late in the piece for Miranda Dravitsky, $2.30. No third dividend, Written Command, Robert Hannum. And the fourth of them to go by Neutron Star after the now naked broadband sprint, rating 75 over the 1,200 metres. He got there nicely over the final stages. He sat in about 4th position on the outside throughout, and he's let down nicely over the concluding stages here of this 1,200 metre trip. You can see here in the replays peeled out around Golan Express. She has found the line nicely. Took a little bit of time to get past a Written Command over on the inside, but once he let down, it was all done and dusted from there on the inside at Neutron Star. But a nice win there. He's certainly going to go right to the top here, the bold one. And that is win number 3 at start number 4. This campaign, he remains unbeaten.
Broadband sprint, 2-3, the bold one. 6, Golan Express second. 2, Written Command third. 7, Neutron Star fourth. 4, All's Fair fifth. 5, Absolutely Sacred sixth. 3, 6, 2, 7, 4, 5. Winner won by 1 length. Short neck to third. Length and a quarter to fourth. 2.5 lengths to fifth. 6 lengths to sixth. Time 1:10.37.
Yeah, we've got run 10-3.
3, 6, 2 and 7, the bold one. The Intel by Fastnet Rock, big ownership team. Alan Sharrock does the training. Jonathan Riddell in the saddle. You'll be happy with that because he managed to take a sit and he was fairly comfortable there.
Yeah, he was ridden hard on the corner, but he seems to just do enough. Like, he got to the front, pricked his ears again. Like, I think we'll have to look at blinkers shortly, but he's just going through the motions, you know, and doing a good job. But, you know, they ran 11 something in the maiden, they run 10-3 there, so it wasn't a bad gallop because he didn't look to be a lot of speed in the race, you know.
He's just going to improve run on run, isn't he? That's the go with him.
But he just, he's so blasé. He is. He's a character.
Okay, you're going to have to be mapping that plan out to the Telegraph. You got that sort of penciled in at this stage?
Yeah, there's a couple of options, but if he does need a mile, I will nominate for both the Thorndon and the Telegraph. Yeah, I'll talk to Jonathan, but no, he's still everything I think he is, but he's still got to learn a bit more yet. So his full start.
Well done. We'll come over and grab Jay Riddell and have a quick chat about him because he's pretty super. He just took a sit quite nicely today.
Yeah, he did. He travelled really nice, and then around the corner he probably got a bit lost, and Sue Thompson's horse is coming out on him, and he's sort of looking at that, and so I had to get him a little bit earlier than I wanted to, and it's probably be the making of him really, because then he's had to go find and go past him, and in the end he's done it quite tidily.
Is he just doing enough as he has to, because he pricked his ears on the line again?
Yeah, he's just doing enough, and he's still a big baby, so with any amounts of ability, as we all know, and like this is no greatest field and things like that, but the second horse obviously goes all right, but he's onwards and upwards, I think.
Alan said maybe the blinkers will actually help him eventually.
Yeah, they will, but I've always said to Alan just to wait, because just to learn the racing game first. And yeah, and today he might have got a bit lost being in mine with the blinkers on. So, but yeah, no, they're going to be his friend, and you'll find in a couple of lengths with them.
Well done, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Jonathan Riddell gets the job done. Super horse Stevie's going through the grades pretty quickly. This one, race number 5, first of our second quarters, a maiden mile. It goes at 3:30.
Yeah, I can assure you when he gets that black type with his pedigree and being a son of Fastnet Rock, look out. Good luck to the connections anyway. He's done it pretty easy in the end, but that was expected. Short price favourite and duly obliged. Righto, well, we might be a touch nervous now coming into the next race, race number 3, Rocket Ship Mac. Finished second to its kennel mate last time out, Miyazura, and Miyazura was beaten 7 lengths on that occasion. Saying that, it stays at the 318 metres. Let's go back 2.5 minutes. Should we go back and have a look? Why not? Here's the performance running second anyway to Miyazura.
The field gets away well out wide here. Cyclone Lucy shows its normal speed. The inside there we go to Miyazura finds second. Posse there is Cyclone Lucy. Back in third spot is Rocket Ship Mac off the track. A little Nicocentric Ki. It's followed towards the tail of the field. Drury back there. Summit Rock with Red Star Reaper, but up they come. Debut run Miyazura easy. Second across we go Rocket Ship Mac. The kettle mate tight in behind. We've got Nicocentric Ki, Summit Rock in photos. Followed towards the tail of the field there now.
Yeah, kennel mate, litter mate, chased it home, wanted to get to the rail, box number 4 today. If it jumps, finds itself in front, it'll be okay. But gee, if it's a touch slow, it's got the dreaded squeeze box. Let's get it all official. Meeting code 4, race 4, the 3, the bold one. And Des Coppin says just put more on. And if you did, $1.50 money back. 6 Golan Express, 2.30, and 2 Written Command, no third. They offered $1.60, the bookmakers, so don't say they don't give you overs. Quinella 3 and 6, $2.70. The trifecta 362, $9.90, and the first 4, 3627, $23.70, $23.70. Completed the first quaddie from memory there at Hawke's Bay. And the double, 647.60, the double in concession. The treble, 47.90, and that first quaddie will scroll up. We need to get to Peter Early as we're about to box away here. Let's go to him now. You'll see it graphically. Here's Peter Early, 121.60. Peter, that first quaddie.
Good to see Des tipping the long shots as usual, $1.50. Good boy, Des. They're pretty hard to go past Rocket Ship Mac here, though, in the blue. It's the only thing that worries me, 318, 375 at Cambridge. Got out all right, reasonably well.